We ready? Start. It gives me great pleasure to join you today in celebrating India's polio-free status. The official recognition by the International Certification Commission that India has effectively immunized its population against polio, that there has not been a single case of polio detected in India in the last 3 years is a momentous occasion indeed. For a country that was till only recently among the worst affected by the virus, this is a landmark achievement. Para. Polio eradication has been a priority health objective of the Government of India. The realization of the goal was made possible by an unprecedented and gigantic program undertaken by the Government of India across the length and breadth of our country. Government of India and state governments were supported in this operation by doctors, volunteers, professionals, private enterprises, and international organizations. They all came together to make that extraordinary collective effort which was necessary to wipe out this crippling disease. International organizations like the UNICEF, WHO, and the Rotary International Network contributed with a variety of their human and material resources and best practices. Para. To them all, I would like to convey my deep appreciation. I would like to congratulate the countless men and women of India who applied themselves with vigor to implement the initiatives taken up at multiple levels. They worked persistently to spread awareness, administer the polio vaccine, and follow up with surveillance investigations and prompt medical attention wherever required to achieve the goal that has been accomplished today. Para. In a country like India, where the sheer numbers of our population and access to remote regions is a unique challenge, the fact that the program reached every corner of our country, that the volunteers were successful in persuading all communities about the importance of immunization and eliciting their cooperation repeatedly for timely administration of the prescribed doses, speaks of the unparalleled dedication of all concerned. As I thank the Rotary International for inviting me today, I recall their unyielding advocacy and relentless efforts over the years to execute their comprehensive campaign against polio in all parts of our country. Para. Ladies and gentlemen, while we rejoice today, we must remind ourselves of those nations whose battle against the polio virus is not yet over, whose children are yet to be properly protected against it. A few weeks ago, on the occasion of India's completion of 3 years without polio, I had stressed that our success must make us more vigilant. We will continue to be at risk until the whole world is free of the virus. We will need to keep up our watchfulness and preparedness and take all the precautions necessary to ensure that there is no recurrence of this dreadful disease in our country. I do believe that as viruses and diseases do not respect borders, it is in our own interest to assist those populations of the global community that are still vulnerable. Stop.